Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Prince John Internet TV, broadcasting live from Starbucks. So today I'm going to talk a little more about marriage and light work, and also my beliefs on if I was a leader, what could improve America, what could make this country a special place to live. I think that even if I have problems, I can count on myself. But that not only means focusing on what I like and trying to be empowered and positive, but it also means do the light work. Once I've been, doing this light work regularly for a while, if I don't do it for half a day, I'll feel a little disoriented or lost. That's what happened to me today. But then I just started doing the light work again, and instead of having ups and downs, for instance, I think it just helps me to organize my life. And I always try and come from a place of I'll do it for me. And everything else, like I'll do it for somebody else, is not true. Such as I think work hard, to impress somebody else, or I'll talk to somebody to make them feel better, or I'll acknowledge somebody. No, I do everything because it makes me feel good. That's how I know, that it's always like I'm always depending on myself, not others, to figure out what's going on in my life. That way I can be happy by myself, and I don't feel worried that I need somebody else's input. And in other words, I don't need to even wait for karma of the next day. I'm always aware, I'm feeling the moment, and I'm building up joy. Now, I also remember to thank people for offering me things, even if, for instance, they offer me something that I don't like to eat. I would say no, but thanks for offering it, and it's the thought that counts. Okay, so relationships. I'm going to go into a relationship with my wife, not hoping that they'll confirm that I'm good, but knowing who I am and liking myself, and knowing that they are familiar with me via perhaps they see my YouTube channel, or they check out my Facebook page, or they see, they talk to me, or they learn about me on plentyoffish.com, the dating website. I'll know that they like me for being myself. And this is helping me to appreciate people right where they are, exactly who they are, and not hoping that they'll change, but rather, being equal in who I say hi to. I believe that I'm married to myself. How about that, huh? I'm the one person that I'd like to be with always. All right, so concerning the democracy of America, let's have an internet voting system for important issues, such as YouTube has likes and dislikes. Let's make use of that. Let's like and dislike just various important nationwide issues. Let's focus on America's hungry and needy before other countries. One thing I always wanted to do is go around and interview people around the nation and bring this country together through recognizing each other and who we are, and do parties, do events. I think it might be important to close the border down temporarily, because that way people can leave but not enter, because we've got to take care of our country and figure out exactly what's going on and make sure people are American and they're speaking proper English, and that I mean maybe we shouldn't even have people speaking other languages in public, because it kind of creates, like, what are they saying, or you don't also, for the needy, let's set up some separate shelters, find unused buildings, and separate one for men and one for women, and serve inexpensive food, beans and rice, oatmeal, vegetarian food, and basically discontinue, to a degree, Social Security and EBT programs, so that there's a more control factors on, who gets whatever they get, and that their needs are taken care of. It's not about giving people money to spend on whatever they want. You know what I mean? That's my idea. Also, I think there should be a good credit program where people can make credibility as an upstanding citizen, so doing things such as writing, providing input to the government, having an American flag in their yard or on their shirt, and participating in equality rallies, or volunteering, or doing things that make you, seem like a really good person. So if you get involved in something bad, there's always the possibility to look back at other things that you've done and see, compare them. I mean, let's show the world who we are, America. Let's show that it's a place for all cultures, and that we get along. Also, how about disarming nuclear weapons? Have no more of those weapons. What are they used for? All they do is cause mass destruction. They're not precise. They're not tactical. It may be necessary and strategic to neutralize certain despots, bad people. But I believe that in general, these people will turn over a new leaf. Gang members, leaders, once they've been exposed to the possibility of having a really nice life, and maybe half the prisons not being full with people with charges that, like, marijuana related, that really are they're it's not a bad thing, How about we do this? How about we take that North Korean dictator movie, take it off the air? It's insulting them. Another thing I think we should do is use the U.S. military force in the streets of America where crime is high and the police need help. If a particular gang is a problem, try and use diplomacy with the leader of that gang to see what's going on. Maybe there should be specialized laws designated for these areas, like wear an American flag, or when you're walking on the street, or don't wear gang colors. We gotta, make America safe. And remember your own distinct laws for your own person. Be true to your personal interests and beliefs. So, in other words, I think what we're going towards is a majority vote will be the rule, a genuine democracy. People will vote online, and whether it's regarding border regulations, or whether we should use the military to attack a particular location. One thing you can count on me for is, if elected to a position, I will not express or expound upon my beliefs, such as trying to make laws against meat production. I would personally vote against meat production, but it doesn't mean that I'd be angry at people if they vote otherwise, because I think people are more important than animals, and ultimately, I don't want it to be a religious thing. I want it to be something where it's just basic expectations for people. And remember to treat people equally and not too harshly, because I think everyone should be treated as if they possibly have a gun or have a bomb, and try to be treated with respect. Okay, thanks for listening. Remember, try the light workout. Take it in your hand like that brilliant white and just beam other people and create your world. Make it a special world. Aloha.